Hello and welcome to another episode of Nuclear Throne. So we're playing as horror. I like playing as horror. It's a nice change of pace for me after all those Rebel videos and stuff, and especially Robot back then. But yeah, so we've got 2 green crowns left, as well as Crown of Love, which should be easy. So we're gonna take the A skin for today's video. We're gonna be hoping to go for Crown of Luck, but if we end up putting on Crown of Hatred and attempting to fight the captain, that works for me as well. And then if we do manage to unlock the Crown of Luck, you know what the drill is. We're gonna then attempt to live to 1-2, put on that lovely other crown, whichever one we decide, and see what we can do. I'm looking forward to hopefully getting a nice good run going. I'll stick with this. We will visit the pizza sewers. Bob and weave. That's a lot of golden scorpion projectiles. No thank you. So, yeah, let's see here. What have I got going on? Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot, other than, Slay the Spire 2. There's not a lot going on in my life. Had some eggs on toast this morning. And we're just gonna play the game. I really want to make sure we can get Strong Spirit. If we can't get Strong Spirit, I don't love our odds of really getting much done here at all, but every time I don't take Strong Spirit or don't get it offered, and then I go into the captain fight, I find that I 2, 3, 1 moment. Oh, sincerely bad dodges there? That's good. If I don't take Strong Spirit, I just inevitably take one of the big balls directly into the face, which is not what you want in life, is it? I mean, maybe you do, in which case I'm not judging, but I don't like having 12 HP and then dying suddenly and unexpectedly. So yeah, we would like to see Strong Spirit. Perhaps I should have taken Patience on the first mutation there, but you know, surely it will be offered somewhere. I mean, we're horror. We have 5 mutations to choose from, so that helps us out a little bit. Yeah, may as well, right? Can I get those rats? I think we may have missed the canister. Ultimately, fine. There's the Strong Spirit, and we'll take one of my favorite weapons, the laser pistol. Hopefully, getting a bit of pizza. Nice. Bunch of bits of pizza. Scare Your Face, Plutonium Hunger, and Strong Spirit is a great foundation for a run, if you ask me. And we will, we'll just go from here and we'll see what we can make of it. I would like to see maybe a nice setup for an energy sword to match the green theme. So, you know, if we see perhaps Laser Brain, and then, you know, long arms, all that good stuff. Maybe a second stomach would be nice as well. Blowing up all the cars. I do have some meager Irish ancestry, so perhaps you can blame that for blowing up all the cars. Can we? Okay, here's something to talk about. Isn't it a little absurd? Obviously, like, most people have seen Harry Potter, right? It was, the movies were coming out when I was growing up, you know. Most people didn't recognize the, some of the heinous shit in there. So these 3 are all good. I said we might want Laser Brain, so let's do it. All the green mutations. Let's go. Does that mean I'm going to take extra feet in my next mutation choice? Good question. The answer is no. So we'll get back to the Harry Potter discussion. Why? I rewatched some of those Harry Potter movies a couple years ago at this point. It's been a little while. But I do remember one of the standout things. Why the fuck was Seamus Finnegan? You know, people always talk about how there's one Asian character and her name is Cho Chang, you know? And stuff like that. But Seamus Finnegan was the one Irish character in the British Wizard series, and he was always blowing shit up. Can you explain that to me? The Irish are known for other things other than simply attempting to blow up the Prime Minister of England. That's perhaps the coolest thing they ever did. I don't know. I have many thoughts on these things. If you're some kind of British Empire apologist, you're not going to like my opinions on this. But also, why are you watching silly videos? I mean, you know. Anyway, the British did some real fucked up stuff in Ireland. This is no surprise to most people, I think. That's an auto crossbow. Yeah, we'll take the auto crossbow. And we will hopefully not die instantly. There's what we want for that as well. It may not be green, but it's good, so... No, god damn it. I swear, these crabs been... What you doing, Bolt Marrow? Okay, we want to get our health back as soon as we can. Seeker shotgun. Cool, but... Oh yeah, and the auto crossbow with Scarier Face. It's gonna be very nice. Yeah, just give me long arms and second stomach game, and I will take this one all the way. As soon as I get my strong spirit back, that is. Anyway, yeah, so the thesis of what I was saying there was that I'm allowed to make jokes about Irish people blowing stuff up, but god damn it. These sons of bitches. Alright, we go again. I don't start the recording over this time because I'm decided to not be a coward. We had Bolt Marrow, and we had... Excuse me? Bolts? We had Bolt Marrow, and we had the auto crossbow. Doesn't really get much better than that. But nothing left to do but just go again, you know? Okay, well, I suppose the fact that we're running out of energy, we're running out of bolts is my fault for having the worst aim of all time, but we will be fine. Wow, yeah, I'm pretty sad about that one, not gonna lie. But these things are gonna happen from time to time. Waiting to pick up the assault rifle is nice. I'm gonna start it off with long arms this time. Because we guarantee that we got bolts out of all of that ammo. What was that shot? What are any of these shots? What am I doing? Just don't shoot me, bandit, please. And maybe we'll take like a wrench and just do wrenchy things here. I don't know. Yeah, my thesis is jokes for me, but none for thee, you know? Especially if you are J.K. Rowling. Like if... the kind of stereotypes in those movies are as if somebody were to make a British character and all he does is, planting the British flag, walking around planting the British flag on other people's land and drinking tea. And that's literally all he ever does. That would be about the same. Anyway. We can stop talking about Harry Potter. I don't think we need that anymore. That discourse is stale at best, and kind of annoying at worst. So, yeah, I did hem and haw about it, but I ended up, yes, I ended up, trying out the Hogwarts Legacy game that came out a couple of years ago. Really wasn't a fan. Now, I wanted to take Bolt Marrow there, but I knew in my heart that Trigger Fingers with the shovel was probably a better choice for us. Or what? I meant Scarier Face. If Trigger Fingers was there, I would have taken that as well, but Scarier Face means that the shovel will continue to one-shot enemies through to the Frozen City, so we can carry this for a while. I perhaps don't use the shovel nearly as much as I should, so that's what we'll... This run will be making up for that, perhaps, and then maybe we can get an energy sword later on, you know. Good stuff. Oh, that was a bit premature of the shovel swing for us. No pizza sewers this time, because I had to screw up the last run, of course. Climb over cars. Really? My aim is a little off, man. Yeah, just having a regular old crossbow, also quite nice with Scarier Face. We're gonna one-shot the salamanders, two-shot the crystals, two-shot the tanks on the Frozen City. It's good stuff. Extra rads, thank you. What is this level layout? Very weird. I think it's gotta be Bloodlust. Not gonna switch it out for the sledge, because we did take Scarier Face, so the shovel is just better here. That's a little unfortunate. I would rather not be visited by the police just yet. Yeah, since we're going for Crown of Luck, I find it wise to leave the Crown Vaults unvisited, because it can be quite hard to avoid opening them in the loop. But, you know, that does mean that you're probably not going to have access to a proto chest for quite a while, so who knows, maybe we go into like one of them. If we can avoid going into Crown Vaults all the way until 3-2 in the loop, then we can go in. And we don't have an energy sword by then, we can go and visit the proto chest and grab our energy sword and be somewhat happy. That's a laser cannon. Yeah, I will. We will grab Laser Brain. If my goal is going to be proto-chesting, grabbing the, sweet energy sword out of the proto-chest. And there it is. Not really anything else that I care for here, anyway. Easiest decision of my life. And we will one-shot all these crabs, which is quite nice. 3 shots on the crystal? That's not even too bad, to be honest. Okay, you know, I undervalue the shovel purely because it falls off, and you need a lot to support it, but if you do happen to get the stuff that you need to support this weapon, it's quite good, man. Long arms and scarier face is kind of all you need. You can manage the reload otherwise. Trigger fingers would also be nice on this run, I think. Yeah, the combination of laser cannon, scarier face, and laser brain means we're gonna just obliterate everything. I killed 2 tanks with that shot, that's crazy. Accidentally taking out the mimic? You know, these things... sometimes things just work out nicely. This was a dead end. Don't have the best, object permanence or spatial awareness myself. Awareness? I'm thinking of jokes almost too lowbrow. I mean, if this is a video game YouTube video, is anything too lowbrow for this kind of environment? Perhaps not. We'll leave it at that. You can use your imagination about the awareness jokes that I might be making on the inside as we avoid opening yet another Crown Vault. I like the way that the bandits are all dressed up for the occasion when we're on the Frozen City. Blood launcher's cute, I suppose. I don't use the launcher much. I use the blood cannon more frequently. I don't know. The blood weapons, they're good, but they scare me a little bit. I might take a blood hammer if it's offered, although that's very scary. But this is, in fact, Little Hunter, so we'll try to kite him around this little thing here. Ow. Okay, well, he's dead, but we almost died too. Surely we'll get some health here. Bloodlust and Strong Spirit Second Stomach, you know what I'm saying, man. Whichever mutation it is that gives me the health, that's the one. And without a trigger fingers here, it may be time to say goodbye to the shovel. I don't know if the Assault Slugger is going to be the thing that we want. Perhaps. I think I do take the Bolt Marrow? Although Gamma Guts... I'm gonna take the Bolt Marrow. We gotta learn to live life without Gamma Guts, you know? That is better for this level, definitely. Maybe just in general. Unsure if we found the rad canister yet. I feel like this is the level I'm most liable to... I don't know if I used that word right. Probably not. That's fine! Okay, Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus Christ. The plants coming out of actual nowhere will never not be scary. Sorry, X-Blow freaks, you know. No, this is definitely where the red canister is hiding, is up at the end of this awkwardly long hallway. Always, on the labs, you have to truly leave no stone unturned. No electrical panel unturned, I suppose. In the case of the labs, the frame I got here, you guys broke my rad canister? The frame I got here. Well, I was gonna go out searching for it, but I don't think we're gonna find it. I'm always taking damage to these guys, I swear. Oh, you teleported away. You little shithead. Look at that! How far I had to try to go to get to that red canister. It's absurd. Simply absurd. Are you the last guy? No, you're the last guy. Alright, let's see what's in the weapon chest. It's a double shotgun. I don't think we want that. I mean, some free shells. I'm not gonna turn my nose up at that. For our final mutation here, I'm gonna shit myself because I almost get killed by a dog. No, for our final mutation, I guess we want, I don't even know. Whatever the game wants to give me, I'll be fine with it. We have a great setup here. Rhino skin might be the optimal outcome. I knew it. Rhino skin may indeed be the optimal outcome. You know, seeing that mimic, I wonder if any of my viewers have ever had a really good run going, like, deep into multiple loops. Yeah, absolutely gonna be Rhino skin here. And then you die to, like, a mimic on loop 3 or something at the end of a level. When on low HP, missing your strong spirit, perhaps. I can't say I remember that ever happening to me, but it probably has. We're gonna take a drink since we're at the throne fight. And this is, like, honestly, perhaps the perfect mutation setup. I would have taken Gamma Guts if Rhino Skin wasn't there. But we're gonna, do our best to get our hands on that energy sword and an auto crossbow, if we can. And then we will, you know, hopefully unlock Crown of Luck on this one. Alright, game. And we can begin using the rads soon, when we collect our Ultra. Now, Anomaly will also probably make it harder to fill up Crown Vaults, I'm now realizing. So perhaps we want to grab, like, Meltdown or something, since I'm not a big Stalker fan. Although maybe it'll be less distracting with the bullets not being blue as the sea skin. Because the one time I took it, I was using the sea skin. Once again, you want to kill the Throne 2, get it out of here. No trigger fingers means we're not going to be able to take plasma cannons of the super variety. Anything like that. But that's okay. Trying not to have the tunnel vision problem that I have from time to time when I hit the loop here. We'll see if we can just take care of business here. So we have got our Ultra. That's a strong handshake. I don't think so. I don't think I'm taking a disc gun either, game. Mild ammunition struggle. Get the ammo! Heavy revolver. Double flame shotgun. I don't need any of that. Do we just take Meltdown? Ah, we'll take Stalker. May as well do it in the video. Yeah, those green projectiles, they are still distracting me a little bit, but not as bad. We want to avoid this Crown Vaults, if at all possible. Oh, hello. Okay. Quite lucky that he spawned when he did, and where he did. We can start using the beam a bit here. Please don't run me over, Van. Alright, goodbye, elites. Should probably just, instead of backing up, just use the beam a little bit, taking care of those projectiles for us. Yeah, so the green projectiles do blend in a little bit with the scorpion shots. That's mildly unfortunate. Alright, well, we can visit the Crown Vault on 3-2 if we want. In fact, we could visit all of them if we want to. Since there are exactly 3 left in this loop. But I kind of want to keep my options open. You know, I swear, every time we don't get trigger fingers, the game is just like, have you met the Super Plasma Cannon? Every goddamn time. Grenade launcher is a bit late, huh? And what do we get from the weapon chest? It's a grenade shotgun. Do I want the Super Slugger is a question I'm asking myself. I think the answer is no. We could take the Super Plasma Cannon, but I like my odds better without it. Really hoping the Energy Sword just shows up on its own, so we don't have to go and grab it out of the proto chest, but, you know. I guess it could be said that Stalker is doing some work for us. Where is the Buff Gator? Get rid of him. The Fireballer, I would also like for you to die, thank you. Auto Flame Shotgun being quite good for us here. Goddamn elite grunt in my face. Dude, when they come right at you like that, it can be quite hard to deal with those situations. Nice thing about the laser cannon here, it is just going to pierce right through Ball Mom and take care of all of her little eggs that she leaves behind. Maybe not all. Most, perhaps. Nearing full HP once again. I had a teacher who would always say H in college. Not sure where that particular accent thing comes from. Yeah, I'm underutilizing the beam for sure here. But we haven't got Throne Butt, so it's not like a healing option for us. Ooh, the rare weapon chest mimic gives us a flare gun. I think weapon chest mimics should, considering how rare they are, they should have like a multiplier where perhaps they have the, refined taste effect, like they're guaranteed to give you a higher tier weapon. Oh, the rads delete shots! Okay, well now this is interesting. I did not realize this. It saved me from getting hit there. Oh, a little bit of fire damage. No big deal. Stalker is perhaps a good choice here. So there's not going to be a proto chest in this Crown Vault, but if we do open it, we'll have one on the next, which is somewhat convincing. Hello, police. How are you? Thank you for shielding, Elite Shielder. We're not going to enter this Crown Vault because we may wish to visit the one on the... Or maybe we will. Fuck it. I don't know. Lightning SMG is free energy, I suppose? Alright. If we get to the Frozen City and we don't have a melee weapon, I may just go in the Crown Vault. The chances of us actually getting 2 crowns in this video are kinda low. We could just put it on now. Or we could just put this on now, but that reduces our chance of finding good stuff, so we're not gonna do it. Relatively nice spawn for the big dog level on the loop here. Yeah, all of the snipers most of the snipers seem to have spawned in relatively beneficial areas. Using the beam a little bit here. Just gonna take out big dog, no sweat. Laser cannon, man. Shit's absurd. There's 2 wave guns here. Can I have some energy? Brute game. You could have given me the energy, I know you could. That's fine. Always kind of confused when Bloodlust procs, like, before I've even done anything. Like, when you've got Crown of Luck, it makes a bit of sense, because things are potentially at 1 HP. My god. Fucking elites, man. Little overtuned. These elites, if you ask me. Just spam them down. An absurd quantity of rads left behind. Heavy auto? Is interesting, I should have taken shells there instead of energy. I don't think I want the heavy auto. What I want is a melee weapon. Can I get an ultra shovel maybe, game? You know what, Stalker's alright. I need to get over the trying to dodge my own projectiles problem. Right, if that was a regular plasma cannon, I might take it. Maybe. It would just do such good damage with Scare Your Face and Laser Brain. Time for some beam action, why not? No elite shielder is nice. Alright, this is the kind of horror gameplay that I like to see. You know what, am I gonna leave it? I'm not gonna leave it. It was a laser pistol? I should have left it. Never making good decisions here on this channel. I honestly thought that those, fish were gonna get smoked before they even had a chance to hit me. Guess not, though. A lot of golden tanks this year level. Should we go in the Crown Vault? Or should we just have massive balls? You know what? We're horror. I don't need a melee weapon as horror. We have a beam. We should be big boys and play without melee. What do you think? Well, the shielders didn't die. Okay. That's an energy hammer. No shot I'm taking that and keeping my laser cannon, so... Alright. Well... my phone is going off. One moment, I need to read this. Alright. All is good. This is Little Hunter. Just kill him. Don't even give him the time of day. Don't even care that we're missing out on stuff. No big deal. Okay, we want the ammo, but missing out on the health packs are fine. Bloodlust is taking care of us. Okay. I would be lying if I wasn't a little concerned about the labs. if I claimed I wasn't a little concerned, I should say. But, oh fuck, I didn't see that. That's atrocious. Oh fuck me. We're gonna die on the labs. I don't know what I'm looking for. Salvation somewhere? Well, we're gonna have to just kill stuff and beam. We have the full beam. Standing on that grenade was really stupid. I just didn't see it, man. Shut up, game. Don't say this isn't gonna end well. Okay. We are saved. Alright, we need to make our way over to... the goddamn Technomancer. No resin fish for any of you today. Okay. You really gotta turn it on when you have a Gamma Guts on the labs in the loop, I swear, man. Well, quad machine gun ain't gonna do it for us. There was still a plant lurking around, huh? Alright, we lost some rads there, but that's absolutely fine by me. So long as we get the Crown Vault opened up on the next level, and we don't die, of course. Oh, God damn it. Ah, it's you. I was wondering why my movement was being weird and I walked to do a projectile that I thought I had dodged. When in doubt, it's usually an elite shielder. Or inspector. You know what I mean. The one with the telekinesis. Okay. 7-2? 7-2. Don't give me a fucked up spawn, please. Oh my god. We're leaving. We're leaving! Wait. Where's my proto chest? Where is it? Should very much like to see my proto- There's no proto chest? What the fuck do you mean there's no proto chest? This is my second Crown Vault. I earned this shit, man. Hello game, I would like a full refund. Well, we can most likely beat the throne here and unlock Crown of Luck. We have one more Crown Vault waiting for us if we can make it that far. We do have Bloodlust, Strong Spirit, all that stuff, so, you know, we'll take a drink while we're at the throne fight. I will try to just spam the throne down so that we can win here. Getting the difficult unlock taken care of. Bad damage. A beam might be nice. None of it matters. We've unlocked Crown of Luck. You love to see it? Give me all my rads back. Thank you, game. And now we die. Welcome to hell. Just kidding. Nice talk. Throne 2. And Crown of Luck. I'm not usually very scared of the elite inspectors. I am scared of that explosive. After the incident we had earlier. But yeah, I died to an elite inspector on a run fairly recently, and now I don't trust them anymore. Second van, right? Not that I ever trusted any of the police in this game, but What is with all the auto shotguns on this level, game? I got no need for those? Okay, can we get in the Crown Vault? That's my question. If we can, we're just gonna put on Crown of Hatred, probably, and attempt to go and give the captain what for. We'll see if we can manage. We're gonna be hit by a van if we hang out here for too long. Time to go. Alright. Proto chest this time? I think it, yeah. I think we will. Low on energy. Firing at me from off screen is really rude. I don't know if you've heard, but that's very rude. Okay, we lived. Let's see if we can get all the green things. Alright, and we want a van. Just kidding, we want to kill all of these guys. Well, now we want a van. There's a van. Walk this way, enter the van. Okay. That's like the police that I least want to have spawning directly in my face. Ultra revolver. My fucking phone is ringing. Now is not the time. I need to get to... Okay. One moment. Of all times for my phone to ring. It was my mom. She's doing fine. She was just calling me back. So... We are going to be very careful. This is HQ2. Gonna try not to touch the chest if I don't need to. And we're gonna fight the captain on loop 2. Oh, I've walked in too far? What am I doing? We've done it. The true double once again. You love to see it. I have not got a triple unlock, and I probably never will, though it is technically possible. We unlocked Crown of Luck, Crown of Hatred in one video. We got many green things, including an energy sword. I hope you enjoyed the video. I enjoyed recording this one. This was quite fun. Of course, I'm gonna have to render this out because I had to stop recording and then begin again. But no big deal, it should be fine. We will get Crown of Love as horror in the next video. And then we'll play some Rogue, I suppose. Stay tuned for that.